My name is Courtney Bennett, and I am the Career Development Specialist at Early Head Start, and I am here to discuss the importance of phonological and phonemic awareness and its involvement in developing early literacy skills. I will also be giving you a collection of activities that can be easily implemented to improve reading outcomes for the reading skills of your future children. Phonological awareness is the sound structure as the letters of the sounds are put together to form a word. Phonemic awareness is when the words are broken down into individual sounds from each letter, teaching students how to sound out words to improve reading and spelling. So focusing on the sounds like the and how our mouth it moves when we hear the sound, or ah, and seeing how our mouth is open when we say ah. Phonological and phonemic awareness both discriminate units of language and are linked to children being successful in reading. When children learn the strategies of these awarenesses, it will assist the student in reading new text. As children begin to read and sound out new words, they are putting these strategies into practice. This does not imply that the student always knows what they are reading, but it is beginning to help them begin reading new text. During activities that focus on early literacy skills, children are building their knowledge of letters, writing, spelling, and reading. Exposure to print, like reading or even just viewing print, has been proven to increase the reading skills of children. So it's important to have posted in your home and in your classroom different images of environmental print, handwritten print, just different things that they can see. I remember when I was riding in the car with my mother, she would actually I would remember signs and I would speak them out. So having children see familiar print that they see like while they're riding in the car can also be something beneficial. So here are many small group activities focusing on early literacy skills to increase early learning development. For print concepts, I would have a free draw activity and have children write down what they have drawn using their own handwriting. For children with exceptional needs, have the student write a sentence description of their drawing. And if it looks like it's nothing, they're still practicing, so that's okay, just to continue to encourage them using their writing skills. The small group activity for letter naming would include adding new words on the word wall with printed word and an image. So it would basically have the word and text, like in a printed text, and then have the image of that word right there as well. And so they're able to view the word and they can see which letter it goes to. For children with exceptional needs, I would only give them an image of what I want them to find. So for example, if it was a bee, like an actual bumblebee, I would only give them a picture of a bumblebee instead of actually having the word printed out, bumblebee. I would have them look at the bee and they would have to sound out the word. So they would say bee. So bee, they would feel the bee coming out. So then they would know, okay, this goes under the letter that makes my mouth go buh, so B. So yes, that's how I would do that. Teaching vocabulary, I would also introduce basic words that are related to the lesson plan or the interests of the student. And for children with exceptional needs, using two-tier words based on interest in the lesson plan. So basic words would be very simple words, easy for children to catch on to. And these two-tier words would be words that are 2 syllables. So anything that makes, when you say the word, it makes you clap 2 times. A small group activity focused on phonological awareness would be using word families. So for example, using the ending of the word it and have students create words that end with it. So for example, bit, fit, sit, zit, lit. For children with exceptional needs, you can use bigger words. So I would use words that end with OW. So for example, snow, blow, no, flow, slow. A listening small group activity could be retelling the story. After the teacher or parent has read a book to the child, have the child retell the story using a felt board, puppets, or acting out the text. For children with exceptional needs, have the students retell the story, but having them change the ending. So if they thought the story should end a certain way, have them act that out. Doing a role play is a great way for children to expand on vocabulary and work on their speaking skills. Role-playing activities can change depending on the theme of the lesson or idea. So for children with exceptional needs, it is the responsibility of the caregivers to ask open-ended questions that promote critical thinking. So for example, if you're playing in the home living area and they're playing with a doctor's kit, asking them questions such as, what do you have around your neck? So not saying, are you a doctor? And they could just reply yes. Instead asking them, what is around your neck? So if they have a stethoscope around their neck, you can ask them, what do you have around your neck? If you're being a doctor, what do doctors use? Those are all open-ended questions, and they would have to reply if a stethoscope. And if they didn't, now you have an introductory to what a stethoscope is and you can talk about what a stethoscope is used for. So in comprehension is another area that we can have an activity where children must follow instructions with the guidance of the caregiver. Group talk, as the caregiver and children follow the instructions on the recipe card, asking what we might do next or what do you think will happen. For children with exceptional needs, giving the student the task of reading the card and giving instructions to the class, following along with the descriptive images of what to do next for the recipe. So the recipe card would display an image, but also a description under that image of what to do next. So that student who does have the exceptional needs, they can actually be the instructor or the chef that is guiding all of us on how to cook the recipe. So in conclusion, many activities that we do daily can promote early reading development. It is all about intentionality and being prepared. Thank you.